Good morning, friends. Good morning. My name is Annie, and I'm an astronomer. We're going to have lots of fun today. I have a couple of things for audience purposes. Remember to sit flat in your seat. Don't sit on the top of it so that you're blocking the people's view behind you. Sit flat on your seat, and we're going to have a lot of fun. First of all, what is an astronomer? That's what I do for a living. I'm an astronomer. Well, an astronomer is someone who studies the moon, the planets, the stars. Imagine that you're outside on a beautiful, clear night, and you look up at the sky, and you see the moon, the stars. Well, that's what people like me, astronomers, study. In fact, people have been looking up at the stars and the moon since the beginning of time. An astronomer is an expert in astronomy, a scientific observer of the celestial bodies. Would you like to meet one of my friends from outer space today? Okay. Well, without further ado, let's welcome the sun.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, son. How are you?
I'm great. In fact, I'm not just great, I'm hot.
When you hot, hot the year. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Yes, sirree, son, you certainly are hot. In fact, you're 5,800 Kelvin.
Kelvin? Who's Kelvin? I don't know anybody named Kelvin.
Kelvin's not a person. Kelvin is a way to measure temperature. For example, there are several different ways to measure temperature. There's Celsius, there's centigrade, there's Fahrenheit, and there's Kelvin. In America, we measure the temperature outside and the temperature of our bodies on the Fahrenheit scale. My body, for example, is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, you're 5,800 Kelvin, but that translates into almost 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Now, getting back to you, you're not a planet, you're actually a star. And you're the closest star to Earth.
Yep, I'm the star. I'm the big star. Do you want my autograph? Yes. Do you?
Hey, wait a second, son. How are you going to sign an autograph with those things?
Hey, watch it. Don't touch those. Those are my solar flares.
Oh, I don't want to get burned. Now, getting back to you, son, you are the center of our solar system.
Yep, I sure am. Are you sure you don't want my autograph?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Well, you know, all the planets and their moons revolve around me.
I'm quite aware of that. All the planets and their moons revolve around you. You're just the center of everything. But you know what?
What?
Only a few hundred years ago, people didn't believe that you were the center of the solar system. They thought that the Earth was, and that you and all the other planets just revolved around the Earth.
How dare they? Where are those people? I'll show them a thing or two.
Calm down, son. That was 500 years ago, and those people are long gone now.
Serves and right.
Now, getting back to you, you're not a planet, you're actually a star, and you're the closest star to Earth. In fact, the closest planet to you is Mercury. And after Mercury comes Venus, and then the planet we live on, Earth. After Earth comes Mars, the largest planet, Jupiter, then Saturn, and pay attention, this is the proper pronunciation, Uranus, and finally Neptune.
Hey, you forgot about Pluto.
I didn't forget about Pluto. Pluto is a dwarf planet, and it's not included in the recognized 8. There are other dwarf planets as well. Well, now I think it's time for us to meet the one planet that we all know the most about, and the one we live on. So please welcome Earth.
We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands.
Hello, dearie. I'm Mother Earth.
Hello, Earth, or should I call you Mother Earth?
Well, Mother Earth is thine. I feel like all the plants and animals are my children. I'm very old.
Well, how old are you, Mother Earth?
I can't remember. Can't you see? She's a senior citizen. Oh, hello there, son. I didn't see you. You've given us another lovely sunny day. Yep, that's because of my solar flares.
You mean those things coming off of you?
Yep. You see, I guess you'd say, I am a gas giant. Well, you're certainly full of it.
Friends, the sun is not a planet. It's a star, and it's the closest star to Earth.
Yeah, Mom. I am a gas giant.
Well, son, you certainly are. You're the closest star to Earth, and we love that, too.
Hey, Mom, can I sing you a song? Oh, yes, dear. I'd love to hear a song. Okay, Mom, here goes. Oh, yeah, wait a second, Mom. I almost forgot. Do you want to know how long it takes for me to go around you? Oh, yes, dear. It takes me 365 and 1/4 days to make one orbit around you. Or you to go around me. Oh, dearie me. You stayed up too late last night, didn't you?
I think you did. Yes, the sun takes 365 and 1/4 days to make one complete orbit around the Earth.
1/4 day? Oh, dear. What am I going to do with only 1/4 of the day?
Well, that's why once every 4 years, Mother Earth, we have what's called a leap year. We add an extra day to the calendar, and February will end up having 29 days instead of 28. Cool, huh?
Yes. Hey, Mom, I want to sing you a song. Okay, dear, go ahead. I am the sunshine, your only sunshine. I make you happy when skies are gray. You'll always know, Earth, that I am with you. I won't take your sunshine away. Oh, that was so nice.
Yes.
Yes, that was nice, son.
Well, son, I think it's time for you to leave.
Oh, are you ready for it to be dark already?
Just say goodbye.
Okay, so long.
Say bye to the sun, everybody. Crazy.
I heard that. Oh, dearie me. It's gotten so dark since the sun went away.
Well, of course it has, Mother Earth. That's because you rotate.
I do what?
You rotate, Mother Earth. You spin on your axis. Here, I'll show you.
Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last.
Oh!
Slow down, you move too fast.
Help!
You
Help!
got to make the morning last. Dizzy. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning.
Help! Oh, dear. I'm so dizzy.
I'm sorry, Mother Earth. I didn't mean to make you dizzy. But no wonder you spin at a rate of 1,000 miles per hour.
Oh, dear. I think I need to go lie down.
Wait, Mother Earth, I'm not done. Now, you rotate or spin on your axis, but you revolve around the sun.
Oh, that's just too much for neither and neither. I still need to go lie down.
Wait a minute, Mother Earth. Aren't you forgetting someone?
Who?
Aren't you forgetting the largest object that orbits around you?
Oh, dear. I'm getting so forgetful in my old age.
Everyone, let's all welcome the moon.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Hey, dudes and dudettes, how's it going? It's time to catch a wave.
Catch a wave?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Moon, you're crazy.
I know.
Hey, do you know how many days it takes? Excuse me, I'm getting all bass-ackwards here. Moon,
Yeah.
did you know that you orbit around the Earth?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, you do.
All I know is I affect the tides.
Yes, you affect the tides.
Oh, dear me. I think I need to go lie down a while. Can I leave now?
Yes, Mother Earth, you can leave. Let's just say goodbye to Mother Earth for now. Bye. Now, Moon, do you know why we have high tides sometimes and low tides at others?
No.
Well, it has to do with gravity.
What's gravity?
Gravity is an invisible force that pulls on all the objects in our solar system. You see, the bigger the planet, the more gravity they have. See, Earth is bigger than you, so she has more gravity or pull on you.
Really?
Yes, and the sun, the biggest of all, well, it has the most gravity or pull. So the sun pulls on you and all the planets to keep you orbiting around the sun. Jupiter has the most gravity of any of the planets.
Really?
Yes, for example, if a person weighed 100 pounds on Earth and they were able to land on the planet Jupiter, that 100-pound person would weigh 234 pounds on Jupiter.
No.
Yes, and that 100-pound person on Earth, if they could land on you, they'd only weigh 16 pounds.
Really?
Yep.
Hey, anybody need to lose weight? Just come land on me.
Yes, yes, Moon. And the amount of pull or gravity that a planet has to do with what phase you're in.
Phase? What are you talking about, a phase? I don't know anything about a phase.
I'm talking about the phases of the moon.
All I know is I like big waves, and I cannot lie.
Well, would you like to know why there's bigger waves sometimes and smaller waves at others?
Sure.
Well, it has to do with the phases of the moon. Let's look. First, there's new moon. That's when you're totally dark.
Totally dark?
Yes.
You can't see me?
Nope. Hey, where are you going?
Peekaboo.
Where are you going?
Peekaboo, peekaboo.
Stop it. Okay. First, there's new moon. That's where you are blocking the sun's light. And after that, we go to waxing crescent.
Oh, I just love crescent rolls with butter and honey.
Moon, we're not talking about crescent rolls. Now, after waxing crescent, next we have first quarter.
Huh. Do you have a quarter?
I don't have a quarter.
I bet you had the first quarter you ever earned.
Don't make me put you away, Moon.
Oh, sorry.
And after first quarter, we have waxing gibbous, and then full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent.
Oh, there you go, talking about crescent rolls again.
Moon,
Yeah?
I think I'm going to have to put you away.
No, no.
Everyone say goodbye to the moon.
So long.
Goodness gracious. He is so crazy.
I heard that.
Okay, friends, let's review. First, we have new moon. That's when the moon is totally dark. It's between the sun and the earth. So none of the light is reflected off of the sun or off the moon from the sun. The moon is totally dark. And the next phase we call waxing crescent. After that, the moon starts getting more and more light. We have first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, and then the light starts getting smaller. Waning gibbous, three quarter, and waning crescent. Now, I'm going to teach you a trick. I love tricks to help me learn and remember things when I was in school. Do you see what side the light is on up here? It's on the right side of the moon. It's on the right side there, and there, and there. And down below, the light is on the left side. There, there, and there. Now, when the light on the moon is getting bigger, we call that waxing. When the light is getting smaller, we call that waning. So I'm going to teach you a way to know whenever you look at the moon at night, you'll know if it's waxing, getting bigger, or smaller, waning. If the light is on the right, the moon will soon be bright. Let's say that. If the light is on the right, the moon will soon be bright. One more time. If the light is on the right, the moon will soon be bright. Then, if the light is on the left, soon the new moon will be left. You say it with me. If the light is on the left, soon the new moon will be left. Now, let's look at our phases again. Notice how the light is on the right? If the light is on the right, the moon will soon be bright. If the light is on the left, soon the new moon will be left. Okay. Do you think you can remember that? Okay, so when next time you see the moon outside, remember if the light's on the right, it's waxing, it's getting bigger and bigger until finally it's going to be a full moon. And if the light's on the left, it's waning, it's getting smaller and smaller until finally it'll be dark and it will be the new moon. Like that. Okay, now let's have some fun learning the order of the planets. I'm going to be picking some friends to help me, and I believe we have some friends that have already been selected, but first I'm going to pick a teacher to help me. So if that teacher that's already been selected will raise her hand, his or her hand. Do you have a teacher that's already been selected? Maybe someone didn't get the memo. So, do you have a teacher that'll volunteer? Oh, we've got one in the back that jumped up. Let's give her a big round of applause. Come on up and stand on the sun.
Miss
Hi there, what's your name?
Atkins.
This is Miss Atkinson. And tell me what grade you teach? She teaches first. Where's your students? Up there? Say hi, Miss Atkinson. You're a tall drink of water. I just barely touched the ground. Well, Miss Atkinson has a very beautiful, sunny smile. So she's going to get to be our sun. You are the sunshine, our only sunshine. You make us happy when skies are gray. And she gets to hold this picture of the sun. There you go. I better turn off my biggest fan from my fan club here. Okay. Now, lovely. We're also going to pick 8 planets. And I hope those children have been pre-selected so I can just, are they up front? Okay. We need Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So, come on up, friends. Yeah, all of y'all come up and pick a planet to stand on. They're all picking their planet. We've got Earth and we've got Jupiter left. Oh, Mercury. There we go. Okay. My friends up here are going to get to wear little signs, just like Miss Atkinson has a sign. She is the sun with her sunny disposition. When I put a sign around your neck, I want you to shout out real loud your name, okay? No, your name. Angel. Okay. Okay, stand square on your planet's circle. There you go. Okay. These are my special helpers here. They've got a weird sentence around their neck, don't they? It says, "My very excellent mother just served us noodles." What in the blazes does "my very excellent mother just served us noodles" have to do with learning about the solar system or planets? Well, this sentence, friends, you don't need to remember this word I'm going to tell you. It's called a mnemonic, and it's a phrase that will help you remember the order of the planets. Okay, let's see it up there. Mark. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Let's all say that together. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Do you notice the first letter of each word? The first letter of each word is underlined, and it will correspond to a planet that my helpers are holding. For example, my stands for Mercury. Okay, hold your little flap open right there. My stands for Mercury. Very stands for Venus. Can you hold yours open? Okay. Excellent stands for Earth. Hold Earth open. Mother stands for Mars. Just stands for Jupiter. Hold yours open. Hold the top flat. Serve stands for Saturn. Us stands for Uranus. And noodle stands for Neptune. Isn't that crazy? If you can remember, keep it still, honey. If you can remember my very excellent mother just served us noodles, then that will help you remember the proper order of the planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, friends, you can let go of your little flaps. And I'm going to give you each a picture of your planet to hold. So go ahead and hold Mercury with both hands. Let go of your flap. Mercury is almost a dwarf planet. It's so little. Let me see if my fan is still blowing. Yep. Got to turn off my biggest fan from my fan club so we don't blow Mercury. Here's Venus. And hold it below your little sign. Here's Earth. We have the prettiest planet. Here's Mars, known as the red planet. Let me back up a second. Do you know which planet is the hottest one? Well, you would think it would be Mercury, wouldn't you? Because it's so close to the sun? But it's not. It's Venus. Venus is hotter than Mercury. Here's Jupiter. Stay on your spot. Jupiter has a great big spot that's a storm that's been there ever since there have been people to see it. Okay, here's Saturn. And Saturn has beautiful rings made of ice. Uranus. And finally, Neptune. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Stands for Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, I want all my friends to fold up your picture of your planet, nice and square, like you're folding up laundry. You go ahead and fold up the sun. And I've got, oh, look, they're all doing it on the floor. I've got my galaxy bag here. And, okay, fold it up nice and little in a little pocket. Just stand on your little spot. We're going to put the sun in first. Is there anything in my little bag? No, nothing in my bag. So let's put the sun in, then we'll put Mercury in. And Venus, once you get yours all folded up nicely. This is a test to see if they can do laundry. Okay, go ahead and put Venus in. Oh, this friend said they do laundry every day. Okay, go ahead and put Earth in. And then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and finally Neptune. Now, all of you friends that are sitting out there on your pockets, straight and tall, by the way, don't sit on the top part of your seat because you'll block the people behind you. Be sure and sit down flat in your seat. I need for you to wiggle your fingers because we've got some magic words we're going to say. And the magic words are the sentence at the very top of our screen. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. So everybody wiggle your fingers and let's say those magic words together. Ready? My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Let's see what we've got. Oh my goodness. I think we did something. Do you want to pull this out?
I sure will.
Let's see if we put them all together and made one big solar system. Oh my goodness. Stay on your planet spot, everybody. We did it. Look. There's the sun. There's Mercury. There's Venus. There's Mars. Hey, wait a minute. The Earth is not in our picture. We're missing the Earth. Stay on your spot. Don't get out of orbit, Earth. We've got to find the Earth. Excuse me a second. Did you put the Earth in here? You did? Did you see? This friend put the Earth in there? I thought we put the Earth in there. Stay on your spot. Stay on your spot. I don't know where it went. It's got to be around here somewhere. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth. It's supposed to be number 3. It's not on there. It's nowhere. Behind me? Yes, it's behind me. It's over there. It's over there. But it's not over there. It's not there. Where? Oh! Oh my goodness! Hey, what's it doing back there? Did you do that? It's okay. Okay, we'll fix this. Go ahead and stand on your spot. Don't get out of orbit. And go ahead and fold up that big picture that's missing the Earth. Goodness gracious, we can't lose the Earth because we live there. You get an A- in laundry folding. Okay, let's just stuff it in there. Now, helpers, everybody wiggle your fingers. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Go ahead and pull out whatever you find. What is it? Turn it around, face over there. Oh, look! There's the Earth. We got the Earth back. There's the Earth. And there's Mercury. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Earth's not supposed to be in the center. The sun is supposed to be in the center of the solar system. What happened? Wait a minute. I know what the problem is. Did you know that 500 years ago, Earth, don't get out of orbit, stay on your spot. Did you know 500 years ago, all the scientists thought that that was the picture of our solar system? They thought Earth was in the center and that all the other planets just revolved around the Earth, including the sun. And you know who figured out the right way? It was a scientist named Copernicus. And he used mathematics to figure out that that's the right picture. Let's fold it up. We've got to fix this. All you planets, stay on your spot. Don't get out of orbit. Okay, we're putting it back in the galaxy bag. Everybody, wiggle your fingers and say the magic words. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Pull it out. Let's see what we did. Is it there? We've got the sun in the middle, and then we've got Mercury. We've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. You can go have a seat. Give our teacher a big round of applause. No, not yet, not yet. Now, one last time before my helpers leave the stage. My stands for Mercury. Very stands for Venus. Excellent stands for Earth. Mother stands for Mars. Just stands for, here we go, Jupiter. Serve stands for Saturn. Us stands for Uranus. And noodle stands for Neptune. Give all these helpers a big round of applause. Thank you. You can go back to your seats. Yep. Go back to your seat. Well, I hope you all will remember the order of the planets now that you have that sentence. Okay, I need everyone to catch a bubble in your cheeks. Shh. I have a special treat for you, but I'm going to need everyone to be absolutely quiet because we're going to the library. When you're in the library, you have to be quiet because people are reading. Several years ago, whoops, let me take this off. I don't need it anymore. Several years ago, when I was putting this program together, I asked a school librarian what her favorite story was and her students' favorite story that had to do with the planets or the solar system. And she pointed me to this book. It's called Caroline's Comets. It's a true story about a woman who lived in the 1700s. It was a very different time back then than it is now. The author, Emily Arnold McCulley, got a hold of Caroline Herschel's diary. And then between that and newspaper clippings from the mid-1700s, she was able to put together a fascinating story of a little-known woman named Caroline Hershel. So, without further ado, you're going to get to meet the puppet version of Caroline. I ask you to put your listening ears on and your mouths quiet. Okay, thank you. Caroline,
Yeah,
they want to meet you.
yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm so excited. They're going to get to meet you. From Hanover, Germany, please welcome Caroline.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag is German for good day, right?
Yeah, that I'll speak English.
Now, Caroline, you were born in the year 1750 in Hanover, Germany.
Yeah, I was. But at that time, Germany was ruled by the King of England.
Now, you had a large family.
Yeah, brothers, a mother, and father.
Now, I understand when you were only 10 years old, you came down with a terrible disease called typhus. And after you got well, you caught smallpox.
Yeah, the typhus stunted my growth, and the smallpox scarred my face.
Now, your father and your brothers, why, they were musicians, and they played for the King of England, George III.
Yeah, they did.
But what did you do?
Well, my mother thought that girls needed more practical skills, so I learned to knit. I also worked as the family housekeeper.
Now, when you were a teenager, your favorite brother, William, he went to London, England.
Yeah, he made a chorus, and he taught piano lessons.
What did you do while he was gone?
I missed him terribly. But when I turned 22, he asked me to come live with him.
Oh, that was wonderful. William asked you to come live with him in London, England?
Yeah.
Did you speak English?
Oh, no. I only spoke German. But he taught me English. He taught me how to sing, so I could sing in his chorus.
La 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 la. Goodness gracious. So, your brother William taught you English.
Yeah, he did.
Tell me more about your family.
Well, let's see. Every night, we would go outside. We'd look at the stars. We wondered, is there life on other planets? On the moon? On the stars?
Now, I understand that your brother William wanted to build a telescope.
Yeah, he did.
So he read every book at the library that he could find about how to build a telescope.
Yeah, he did.
At that time, telescope making Why, they use the same science that eyeglass makers use to make the lenses of eyeglasses.
Yeah, they do.
Now, the first telescope that you all built, the lenses were made of glass.
Yeah, it was only 5 feet tall.
How did that telescope work?
Not very well. When we looked up, everything was blurry. We could not really see anything very well.
Well, so the next lens that your brother made was different, right?
Yeah, the next one was a mirror.
A mirror?
Yeah,
Now, first you had to build a mold to fire that mirror in.
yeah,
And what did you make the mold out of?
horse manure.
Horse manure?
Yeah,
You made the telescope mirror mold out of horse poop?
yeah,
That must have been a lot of fun.
not really. It was stinky.
So, you made a telescope mirror mold out of horse manure. And then William had to polish it, right?
Yeah, he had to polish it for 16 straight hours. He could not stop, or the mirror would be ruined.
Oh my goodness, for 16 hours?
Yeah,
Well, how did he eat?
I fed him with a spoon, and I read and sang to him.
You're a really good sister.
Thank you.
Now, did you discover anything new with that first big telescope?
Yeah, we discovered that the great blurry disk of light, known as the Milky Way, is made of millions of stars.
That was your discovery?
Yeah. Later, we built a 20-foot tall telescope.
Almost 4 times taller than me. Oh my goodness, Caroline. Did you discover anything new with that big telescope?
Yeah, we did. On March 13th, 1781, William saw something new.
What did he see?
He discovered the planet Uranus.
That one. Your brother, William Herschel, discovered the planet Uranus.
Yeah, it made him famous.
What happened after he discovered Uranus?
Well, King George asked us to build 4 royal telescopes.
4 royal telescopes?
Yeah, he asked William to be the royal astronomer.
Well, what happened to his music career?
He quit. And my career was over too. I didn't have any money. So I worked as his maid, and I helped him make star charts.
Oh, that was sad. Well, after William became the king's royal astronomer, one day he left to go on tour. He went all around Europe to talk to other scientists and astronomers about the stars. What did you do while your brother William was gone?
Well, I stood every night looking at the stars and making charts. And then one day, I saw something new.
What did you see?
I saw a comet.
Like that?
Yeah, I called it the Ladies' Comet, and it made me famous.
Did you hear that? Caroline discovered a comet and became famous.
Yeah, I discovered 8 more comets.
Well, after that, you asked the king if you could come work for him.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to be paid by the King of England.
What did King George say?
He said yes. I would be paid as an astronomer.
Yay, Caroline, that's great. You got hired to be an astronomer for King George?
Yeah. After that, I discovered 8 more comets. I traveled the world talking to other scientists about comets and the stars.
Caroline Hershel became famous in her own right. She was able to travel the world talking to other scientists about outer space and the planets and stars.
Yeah.
Let's give Caroline a big round of applause. Well, Caroline Hershel was a real scientist. Together with her brother William, they changed the future of astronomy. And they proved to us that anything is possible when you reach for the stars. Friends, I hope when you go home tonight that you'll look up at the stars too. And just like Carolyn and William, you too will dream about the stars.
When you wake on the stars,
Thank you.
Wasn't that fantastic? Oh, that was wonderful. Okay, we're going to dismiss. Leon Heights will be the first school to leave, and we're going to walk out the door and turn to our right and go outside. Okay? Are we ready?